This is Mission La Purisima. It is the most well-preserved mission, and it was the third most productive mission in the mission time. The original mission had about 1,700 sheep and 500 cattle, unlike today. The original mission that was destroyed in the 1812 earthquake and was flushed away by rainwater was about 3 or 4 miles that way. This is the bell tower.
Rung right now because it's turning to 1 o'clock.
This is the cemetery. Come on, let's go in. 1/3 of the Native American population, which was called neophytes, died by a disease called smallpox. This is the church. This is almost the most important part of the mission. Here they would teach Christianity to the Native Americans, and that was the mission's mission. That's why it's called a mission. This is where the priest would stand and talk about the Christian religion and Jesus Christ. This is the priest's office and library. The records of 3,000 acres of rich land and almost 1,000 people kept the padre busy. This is a military fort. This is where the military soldiers would sleep and protect the mission from apparently Russians. This is where they would wash their clothes. Imagine a bubbly, soapy pot right here. After they were finished making soap, they would pour the remainers into this aqueduct, into a little pipe that you cannot see today. Large chunks of beef fat were melted and purified in these vats. The vats were actually like that big hole right there. Hi there! They would cook and boil things right here over an open fire, which would be right there. This is an old oven. They would be cooking and baking things like bread and things like that in here. In this loom, they would turn wool into yarn, and then over at the weaver, they would turn that into blankets and clothing. These are the cowhides of the mission. Then they would use the cowhides to turn into saddles and things like that in the leather shop.
Bam! Sandstorm! Out of the way, sand!
This is an olive tree. Here they would harvest the olives and then take it to the press. In the press, they would mash the olives and swipe it over there and take it to the grinding wheel. Here, people would use a rope and pour olives into here, and then a mule would have a rope and would pull it round and round, and then all the olives would get mashed up and go through that hole and come out this hole, and a bucket would be here, and that's how they made olive oil. Bye! See you on El Camino Real.
Yeah!